Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. I feel like this is kind of like a stuck up thing to say, but I want to explain why I'm making this video. If you haven't subscribed to me already and you're clicking in, basically, I've had quite a weird YouTube journey so far. I posted a bunch of like travel videos for my family, just kind of for fun, just so I have some like footage of my time in the Philippines and things like that. And then when I got home, like a month later, I was like, okay, let me make a video on just YouTube in general, because I've been researching a lot about social media, and that's been something that I've been really interested in. And that video blew up like a lot of views. So I basically started my YouTube channel, and I went from like 0 to 100 something subscribers. And then after that video, it's just been going up. Like the numbers have been going crazy to the point where I have like 10,000 subscribers, and it's been stressing me out, man. It's been stressing me out because usually people with 10,000 subscribers have like 600 videos. They're super comfortable talking to the camera. And I just feel a little bit weird putting myself out there as a person with that much subscribers, you know what I mean? Like, okay, what it is two things. Number one is I've never had the chance to kind of make a video where I feel like I'm making something that's just for me, like a private little thing. It was just like travel videos for my family. And then I made this YouTube video that I was just kind of trying to reason with myself, like why I want to make YouTube. And then now I just got it feels like I got all of these eyes looking at me. It's just like, it's crazy. I feel so strange. I feel very strange. Anyways, I'm just going to yap about what I've been doing recently. I'm just going to be hanging out. So if you want to stay around, stick around. We're going to do a quick yapping session, and then we're going to be on our way. So what have I been up to lately? I have been making a lot more freaking art. I have been making these YouTube videos basically telling people like, oh, you should create things, you should make things. And I don't know, that's been kind of my mindset for a lot of my videos, is like, go and create something, man. Like, we need more art, but I kind of turned it over to me, and I'm just, my bad, my phone died. What was I talking about? My minion was looking at me. Oh yes, I was looking back at myself, and I was thinking like, oh, if I'm gonna encourage people to make art, I better back my stuff up, I gotta make my own art. So I kind of impulsively started to do okay, I'm gonna do a design every single day. I'm starting from, was it May 11th, I think. I'm gonna do 365 days and see if I can design something every single day. And part of that as well is I have a dream. I have a dream to be a really good artist and make stuff that affects people's lives in some way. I don't know. I can't really tell what it is, but it's just like, I want my job to be an artist, essentially. And part of doing that is you have to be able to create something every single day. And I was like, screw it, I'm going to try this out right now and see if I can make it through. And let me tell you, it is not easy. It is not easy to make a design every single day. I think what it is for me is I'm kind of noticing that I have some limits. I'm not super perfect on my creative process just yet. I have a lot to work on, and part of that, I think, is my biggest weakness right now is overthinking stuff. I was supposed to post this video on Wednesday, and because of that, I didn't post the video because I wrote this super complicated script with like characters and just so many things, and I just couldn't finish it in 2 weeks. I give myself 2 weeks to post these videos, and it was like that plus trying to design something every single day, and then also teaching students. I just couldn't juggle it. And if I want to be a creative, if I want to be a person with creative business and doing stuff that's sustaining me financially, I have to be able to create something at like that level and more. And I'm realizing that I'm not ready for that yet. That kind of means though that I have to work on myself. I have to push myself to get better, and I have to be gentle with myself as well. I'm starting to see art as my gym time now. One thing that I've really enjoyed in, the past few years is like doing a little bit of fitness stuff, doing like lifting and, building muscle. And I don't have like some like crazy physique, you know what I'm saying? But one thing that I've realized is through, just putting stuff in your schedule and just having a little bit of discipline, like you can change your body. And that's really cool to me. I don't know. I think that's really cool. And what it's making me realize is that like for art, for being able to create things, for, to be able to be inspired and be more sensitive to the things that you're watching and learning, being able to express yourself more freely. I feel like that is kind of the same, as getting better in the gym. It's like just putting in consistent amount of time every single day to work on creating more things. I think my goal is to have more art in the world, whether it's my art or if I'm inspiring other people to have, more art. Like I see no difference in it. It's just like, I think the world needs more art. And I think that's why I'm doing these YouTube videos, because if this is going to make people create more, I gotta record this video. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I think the last thing that I want to talk about is this shelf that has been lurking around in my videos. It's just like, what the heck is going on with this? Like, why is there so much writing on it? And basically, it's been kind of a therapeutic experience for me. The top shelves, a couple of years ago got just ripped off for some reason. And it's basically like I've realized, this shelf is no one's gonna want this shelf anymore. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just start writing stuff down. And the first thing that I thought of is just writing down exactly how I feel. And I would often think about my dreams of being a creative, of, this YouTube channel as well, and all of that kind of stuff. And I first started out saying like stuff like, I'm really scared about trying to do YouTube. I would write things like, I don't know, I'm uncertain about the future. And I would just write. I would just complain to this shelf all day. There was a certain point where the things that I started writing became a little bit more hopeful. It was so interesting because like over the course of, the couple of months, the unconscious writing that I'm writing on this shelf is starting to become more positive and hopeful. And I don't know, it's in turn giving me a little bit more hope. My new phrase that keeps on like repeating over and over in my head is, I will prevail. I think about my job or lack of job. I think of my dreams as an artist. I think of the doubts that I have for my future as a 23-year-old. I think about all of that. I feel a lot of anxiety. I feel a lot of doubt. But when I really think of like any three words, it's I will prevail. And I'm like, okay, I feel like that's a good thing. So I just kept on writing this, and I don't know, it just kind of ended up being a theme in all of my like weird writing stuff that I do. So I will prevail. I think it's kind of interesting to take that private writing thing that I do and kind of like put it online and give some meaning to it. But like, I don't know. I think there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. Genocides that are happening in Gaza and in Congo. And forgive me because I am not fully educated on this stuff. But what I'm saying is what's going on in the world makes me really depressed. And I think that's a pretty normal feeling. And knowing that, it's like, I feel like there's kind of an urgency here to keep on creating things, keep on making art, because I just feel like in a world where there's so much more anxiety now than there has been, for the past like decade, it's so necessary for creative people to start you know, making things and inspiring people, and you know, doing things that will inspire people to keep on going, keep on creating. And that's why I kind of want to make these types of videos. I'm sorry if my format keeps on changing, the type of pacing. I'm honestly just trying to figure this stuff out as I go. I do want to do more casual videos where I'm just like talking and just having a conversation, but it's really difficult for me to figure out my voice. I'm trying my best, and I'm trying my best to consistently make content. But so far, thank you for the support, and thank you for the encouraging comments. It's so encouraging to me. So thank you guys. But I gotta get going because my phone is gonna die. So if you made it this far into the video, don't forget to subscribe. Check out my art on Instagram. I will be posting every day for 365 days. And if you feel like you need permission to start creating, then you have permission. Go and create now. All right. Goodbye. Have a great day. This has been Kuya Gian. Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.